Hello everyone, it's Thomas Ultimate 1213 here, back for another Thomas & Friends Wooden Railway review. Today we are going to be doing a bit of an unboxing on two new items I've got recently. These were new, but I've just put slits in the packaging so they're easier to unbox. So let's take a look at the items. The first one I have here is an item from the Great Race movie, which came out last year. This is the character ASHIMA, and I've wanted this one for a bit, so I decided to get it since I had a gift card for a store, and the store had her in stock. I decided why not. I just opened up the packaging so it's easier to get out, but here is ASHIMA. As you can see, first thing that you notice is that she has a very bright pink color to her. It's nice, but it doesn't really look like it does too much in the movie. In the movie, it's mostly like an orange, yellowish color. Like, it's a bunch of colors, but mostly like yellow and dark purple. But on this one, it's mainly purple, mainly pink. I'm not quite sure why they just chose that color. I'm not sure why they didn't put any of the other colors. But it's a decent model. I like the shape of it. They got the shape on point. I'm very happy about that. One thing I just don't like about it is the paint application to it. I mean, it's basically on the top of the model. You can see that there's a lot of spots that they missed there. Not too happy about that. I don't know if that's just my model or it's on a lot of them. But the face is decent. It doesn't look perfect to how she looks in the show or in the movie, but it's still nice. Here's the side of the model. It's a decent model, I have to say. Even though it didn't get too many things perfect, it's decent. But one thing that ruins it to me is the basically construction of the model. Like, there's a lot of, I can't really know how to describe this to you, but basically a Thomas Wooden Railway model is built up of multiple parts. And the thing is, they didn't even try to sort of conceal how it was built up. There's a lot of ridges between the piece of wood. You can feel how it was made. Like, there's the cab, there's the bottom, there's the sort of leading up to the foot plate piece there. And then there's the other side of the boiler. I'm not quite sure why they couldn't do that, because in the other Mattel models I've gotten, you couldn't really tell that it used multiple parts, but I'm not quite sure. Maybe it was just manufacturing problem. I noticed the manufacturing process looks different. I'm not sure if that's just me, but there's ASHIMA, there's the code, it's 1336KW, and then there's the other code, which is DFX19. And I'm not quite sure what those mean. I know one is the production code of when the item was specifically made, because the wheels don't even have a change date. I can't really get a good lighting on it, but they say 2012 still, which is really weird, because the funny thing was on 2003, models made after 2003, the wheels just said 2003 until 2012 when Mattel took the license and they changed the wheel date to 2012, and now the wheels still don't say 2012, so I'm not sure what's happening. But here's ASHIMA, still very nice model. Even though I haven't really made any episodes, I have some ideas for a Thomas Wooden series that actually have ASHIMA in it. So I guess that's a little teaser for the future. I don't really think anybody's going to want to watch it anyway, but I think I'll just put ASHIMA to the back over there, and we'll take out the other item, which is what I'm very happy to have. I've been wanting this one for a while. It is Skiff the Railboat from the movie Sodor's Legend of the Lost Treasure. I've wanted Skiff for a very long time. He looks very cool, and probably will be very cool model. The price tag does say $19.95. I did not pay $19.95 for this. I actually paid $5 for this at a Indigo bookstore. They had him on sale, but it was just him. But I am very happy to have him. So the model is actually very nice. Skiff swivels on his sort of chassis there, similar to like he does in the movie. His sort of paint job is how he is at the end of the movie, and it says Skiff's railboat tours. He becomes a railboat for the island of Sodor. I think it's a very nice model. I think it'd be cool if they made two variants of him, one in his railboat and one in his just brown and white colors, or when Sailor John had him, which would have been a cool item. Maybe make it like a Toys R Us exclusive and have like a Sailor John figure go with it, because that I would have bought that instead of this. But Skiff is still a very nice model. I think they just made him like this because they want to sell him afterwards, because he still appears in the show, but just in this sort of color. So I guess if kids recognize him like that. But still is a very cool model. Only thing I don't like is that the chassis is made of plastic. I know they can do that out of wood, because they did that for the Wooden Railway Alfie model, and he could still spin around, and his was made out of wood. So I'm not quite sure why, but the codes on this one is CDJ03 and 1455KW. Again, similar to that one. I think it's production, but yeah, this is a very nice model, and I'm actually think this is one of my favorite Mattel models I've gotten besides Timothy. But yeah, this is actually a very nice model, and similar to ASHIMA, I'm going to be using him in the series. I've had some ideas for him, I guess, some ideas. But yeah, there's Skiff, and I think he's a very nice model, and I'm just going to put him to the back here, and I guess that concludes this Thomas Wooden Railway review on ASHIMA and Skiff. I hope you enjoyed. If you have an idea or suggestion for another Thomas and Friends Wooden Railway review, please let me know in the comments below. Thanks for watching. This is Thomas Ultimate 1213 signing off and saying bye for now.